In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Almost all of us, or most of us, remain deprived of one thing or the other in our life. That is the trouble. Some of the people are affected with the lesser deprivations, while another, many of the people remain more deprived, remain deprived either because of so many things or because of the very basic and very basic of things, like if at all somebody has lost its parents in the childhood, both of the parents, now you can imagine such a big problem and trouble it is for a child. But there are some of the people who were not only orphan by both of the parents, rather they people actually lost, they were not rich enough, they were poor, but still they people not only they did well in their practical life, rather they outperformed so many of the people who weren't having the deprivations in their life. And there are people who are suffering either from the smaller deprivations or from the bigger deprivations, but these people can only cripple themselves once they do take it on their nerves, and once they do actually make it a sort of psychological problem for these people. So I am of the view that if at all either you or any of your loved one is suffering from any of the deprivations, I think we need to realize this thing, that we don't have to put this thing into their minds repeatedly. Rather, we need to say something, we need to do something which actually can gives them confidence, and which can either create or enhances their level of confidence. I think it is not the deprivation, rather the kind of attitude we do adopt toward this deprivation which plays a decisive role. If at all we want our deprivation not to affect us much, all what we need to do is that we need to adopt the positive mental attitude. All what we need to adopt is that we shouldn't be focusing upon, we shouldn't be concentrating upon, and we should not be paying much of the attention to these of the deprivations. Rather, what we need to think is, what we need to do is that we need to focus and we need to concentrate upon what we are possessing, upon what we are carrying with us, upon what is there present in our own life. Those people, some of the people, they were very talented, they were very capable with a lot of potential, but once they did take it upon their heart, once they did made it an obsession, what did happen to their life? They became crippled, and they became a kind of mentally handicapped people, that they will never be able to realize, to actualize their potential, and they cannot be found using their talents and their minds in the best possible manner. On the other hand, some of the people they were having either equal or even more deprivation. But because but instead of focusing upon their deprivation, they preferred to focus upon their talents, upon their potential. And here is a place where they drew their confidence. And now once they are confident enough, once they are strong enough, they people can do anything. They people can do lots and lots of things. Why? Because they did not allow these deprivations to damage their confidence level, to damage their self esteem level, to somehow cripple them. What to do now? I think even if you and I, even if somebody is deprived of several things, we need to we need to focus upon the things which have been gifted and given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the aspect of the circumstances and the situations which are actually favorable to us, which are favorable to our development and our prosperity. And we need to look upon the lives of those people who were not rich, they were poor, and they suffered the big deprivations in their life. But despite all that, they did not allow all of these sufferings to influence and to damage the prospects of their prosperity, the prospects of their affluence, the prospects of their development. I think so. It is only the positive mental attitude which can create a difference. Rather, I shall say, it is not the resources we people are born with. It is not like being born with a golden spoon in one's mouth. I think more important, rather even more important, is that how do we take our life, how positive mental attitude do we have towards the life and towards the word. And this will not only bring us the material development, but rather it will bring us the real happiness and the real prosperity.